What's up, guys? Welcome to CNA Films and Animation.
Well, today we're going to kind of take a sidestep from Scooby-Doo, and we're going to talk about Oblivion, the 2013 film from director Joseph Kosinski. The film starred Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman, and a couple of other people, basically, and follows Tom Cruise. He is this pilot, or some...
No, he is a repairman working for, wait. We're cutting ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
It is the year 2077, and the world is, as we know it, is pretty much ended.
Yeah.
There was an alien invasion of aliens looking for resources, and they destroyed our moon.
Yeah.
Which caused the tides, earthquakes to pretty much halt civilization. And our story goes to Tom Cruise, who plays a repairman, a droid repairman on a from a floating station. It's not floating; it's hooked to a mountain, but it looks like it's floating through most of the scenes. His job is to repair these drones that protect these massive refineries that suck in seawater.
Okay.
He's doing this because he's been told that after several years of working here, he will be rewarded for his services, him and his partner, and they will be sent to Titan, the moon of Saturn, which is now housing the world, what's left of humanity. The resources are supposed to go to there to rebuild our civilization.
Yeah.
And he has some issues. He does and doesn't believe that. He has memories of a woman, but his memory has been wiped out for security reasons. What's left on Earth is what's left of the aliens. He supposedly we won, but our world was left in ruin.
Yeah.
Pretty much, Victoria she's ready to go. They got 2 weeks left before their tour of duty is over, and she's ready to go to Titan. Jack, he's not so sure. He, as I said, he still remembers his woman, and
there are pretty much a lot of twists and turns that happen throughout.
Yes.
That both involve the woman, that involve him, just all sorts of things that unravel throughout the film.
Yes. The leader of the resistance. It turns out that Jack, pretty much everything Jack knows is a lie. And Morgan Freeman is the head of the resistance. He is head of what is left of humanity.
Yeah.
He tells Jack, if he wants to know the truth, go to the radiation zone. Everything you need to know, you'll learn there. Which in the next couple ones, a couple scenes, Jack's trying to avoid that area as much as possible.
Yeah.
And
eventually he's forced into the radiation zone.
Yes, where he realizes that, when he fully realizes that he truly doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah. And so, pretty much from there, the entire mystery unfolds, and he starts piecing together, all this different stuff that he was unsure about in the beginning. And without spoiling anything, that's kind of the basic plot.
Yeah.
Honestly, this movie was visually very well done. There's a lot of really neat technology throughout. The drones were really cool.
Yes.
The costuming and everything was very effective, very well done. A lot of the aesthetics and everything was eye-pleasing, and it really helped make for a very beautiful film. But this film had some issues in direction and the writing, I think.
Yeah. I had a little trouble with Victoria's character.
Okay.
I had some trouble with her. I wasn't exactly sure of where she. At points, she seemed like her character is a softer character, but she's just determined on one thing, and it didn't work for me. Yeah, one scene she's more of a softer character, and then she becomes a harder character, stiffens up, and it just didn't seem like a fluid, like they were unsure of her character.
Okay.
The major twist in it, I didn't fully see coming.
Yeah.
And the explanation was a little iffy, but okay.
Yeah, I really had no idea where this movie was going, and that's a positive, because I didn't really see very many trailers for this. I did see one. I barely remembered it. All I remember was Morgan Freeman having a cigar or something, and Tom Cruise looking like a badass with a gun. That's all I really remember. That's just kind of what the posters had and stuff, and so I really had no idea what to expect. There are some twists and turns throughout. A lot of it was very confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't explain itself right out. It explains a lot of it towards the end of what exactly happened, but it does leave some holes.
Yeah, and I remember, well, when I watched this, I watched it in two parts. First part I watched last night. Second part I watched this morning, and when I turned it on this morning, I was confused as hell. I'll just put it that way. Something happened that was just like, whoa, wait a minute. So I had to go back to see how I got to that point, because it was very confusing for me. This, it's not a bad movie. This is from the director of Tron Legacy, if you saw that movie. I haven't, but I know he has.
I didn't see. Very similar, pretty similar style, you can tell, same guy.
But otherwise, other than being very visually very well done, it's just an okay movie to me.
Yeah.
Overall, I'll probably give this movie a 6.4 out of 10.
24.
It was very visually beautiful and everything, but it was just one of those movies that I might have to watch again, but I won't do that for a while.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6.8. So what it does right, it does really well. But some of it does have holes. It can be confusing through the middle of it. The ending kind of makes up for it and kind of doesn't. The very ending I had some problems with.
Yeah.
The climax was good, but yeah. But it's an okay movie.
Yeah. Well, so tell us, guys, have you seen this movie? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Share your thoughts, comment below, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our other videos.
Be sure, if you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, he is Alan.
He's Corey.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys later.